Hey, good morning, guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Just woke up and I'm drinking some coffee. I've been working all night at the shop, so I didn't have a chance to do a quick video. I want to do a quick video today, but no, today I was thinking about this, and I think it's important for everybody to understand this. Is that you have a choice to make things happen. Let me repeat. You have a choice to make things happen. Most people these days are very, very lazy and actually has a low self-esteem when it comes to improving themselves. But no, I think it's very, very important for you to actually challenge yourself and become something better. You need some coffee. Sorry. But no, this is a really important mentality because if you want to be something in this world, you have to prove yourself. When I was young, I had to prove myself I could be American. Even though I was born here, I was still treated wrong, differently. Now, that doesn't mean I believe in little things like social problems, but I still had to prove myself. And I did. And I'm very proud of where I became. And I made that choice. I made the choice of becoming that person. But these people these days are very, very low level people. And they don't want to get out of their circles. They don't want to try new things. Sometimes it's important. But us talk about this. You have ability to make things happen. What I mean by that is we all have a chance to become something more, especially when it comes to actually learning how to become the best we could be. For instance, if you want to learn something that is very crucial, I think it's important for you to actually put your brain and your mind and your soul into it. People don't have that inner capability anymore. Sooner or later, it's just going to be a fantasy in the books, just like our religions, the Christianity, for example, or the mythos Greeks. That's where we're heading. It's just a fantasy that is just for. It doesn't exist, you know? That's where we're heading. And this is where I want to talk about because I want to keep the spirit going is that you have a choice. If you have something that is more valuable than anyone could provide, I think you need to do that. Because sooner or later, you are going to miss out on your opportunities, and your ghosts of what you could have been will haunt you for the rest of your life. It's very important to think about these things because the main thing is that as long as you're willing to try something and fail and do it again, you could become something. That's the American spirit. But no, these people today are very, very low live. They don't have anything going. It's becoming unpopular. What I want to you for you to understand is that anything you think and you become will be your result, whether you're in the journey of destitution or the 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 destination of success. And that's just the reality of things. People now are super catered to the phone instead of learning how to use it correctly and use it to actually help and benefit people. People need to actually focus on people focus on materialism, money, quick money, easy money. Everybody keeps talking about easy money, but they don't understand easy money. They really don't. There's no such thing as easy money. There isn't. And anyone who says there is just full of themselves. Because the reality of things is that you need to focus on not just the materialism, but you need to focus on your personal goals, becoming something more than who you are, becoming a titan in your world. And that's the thing we're losing today. Every time I hear people who complain about their jobs at work, or they complain about what's going on, I think it's time for you to start creating new things, you know? But they don't have the ability, they don't have the mindset. Like, no one's not gonna watch my YouTube and say, oh, this guy is, no one's not gonna watch your YouTube. You know, I got a lot of people saying that to me. And so I'm trying to prove them wrong, because ever since I was young, even though I couldn't speak English very well, I had to prove myself. And I always prove myself again and again. I'm always right. Why? Because I put in the mentality, into the spirit, you know? And honestly, let's be real here. I just feel like people are waiting for to be told. And it's becoming more common. And you gotta ask yourself, be honest with yourself. Are you being told what to do? Or are you actually doing it? Because if you're being told what to do, you're just a cater. You're part of the system. People, there's nothing wrong with it. It's nothing bad, but you're always on the sideline because it's safe. Versus people who are willing to do something that not a lot of people want to do. Come in, talk to people, make videos, and well, not just make videos, but anything you make in a product, you have to put your heart and spirit into it, because if you don't, it won't work. So it's a very, very important concept. And not just that, most people these days are very, very lousy people, and that's their problem. But what we could do about it to solve it? Well, ask yourself a question. What really, really ticks you? What is bothering you? What is bothering you? Sorry, I need to drink coffee. What is really bothering you? What's in your mind? What's keeping you awake? And the answer is your anxiety, your bliss, your future self. People don't think about the future. You need to think about the future, whether you like it or not. And that means if we're going to war, you have to train. Always train. If that means you are getting prepared for the test, you have to train. You have to practice and read. You have to learn how to study. If that means that you're going to lose your house if you don't pay the bills, well, you have to learn how to make money out of nothing. That's the mentality I want you to think. Make things out of nothing. Become something out of nothing. Because at the beginning, you are nothing. But at the end, you become something. And that's the thing you need to carry for the rest of your world view. Everywhere you go, that's the energy you need to think. Because no one's not going to save you. And that's the hard truth. But on a matter of fact, I still believe in a traditional mentality. Like, men and women are very, very different. I think women should be with men, and men need to focus on their purpose and passion. I think that's important. But if I say that, I get called many names, and I don't understand, because it's reality. People who deny me are just based on delusion. Can't even think of the word right now. But no, it's the truth. And not just that. With the mentality of becoming something, you have to kill your old self. And that's okay. Because at the end, you're going to always win. For instance, let's say, for example, you made a quick decision on quitting alcohol. That means you should never touch another bottle ever again along your years, days. Or you swear not to get fat, and you put yourself in the most seriously deprived way in stress, so your body has to become strong. And you will do that until the day you die. That's the mentality. And to top it all off of all this main lecture that I have today for you. Do for purpose, because not a lot of people have purpose. Show them what true purpose is by your actions, not your words, and speak less. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you like a video, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye for now.